Good evening, everyone. My name is Susan Jackson Rodgers, and I'm a professor in the School of Writing, Literature, and Film and the Associate Dean of the Honors College at Oregon State University. And it's my thrill and honor to introduce to you the 2021 Stone Award winner, Lynda Barry, queen of alternative comics, writer, artist, and teacher, not just of college students in creative writing programs, but learners of all ages and walks of life who have enrolled in her workshop, Writing the Unthinkable, in order to reopen the often long closed door to creative work and play. In selecting Lynda Barry for this award, we celebrate not only her work, but also the expanding boundaries of what constitutes fiction and nonfiction, and how narrative can convey the multiplicities of American lives. I could talk at some length about Lynda Barry's early days, her friendship with Simpsons creator Matt Groening back at Evergreen College in the 70s, her comic strip, Ernie Pook's Comique, which ran in alternative newspapers for 30 years, her novels, Cruddy and The Good Times Are Killing Me, which she also adapted into a play that had a long off-Broadway run. But in the spirit of the Stone Award, I want to focus for just a moment on her transformative teaching and urge you to read her genre-blurring books, What It Is, Picture This, and my favorite, Syllabus, Notes from an Accidental Professor. In these books, and I imagine in her workshops and courses at the University of Wisconsin, where she is Associate Professor of Interdisciplinary Creativity, Lynda Barry manages to tap into the part of your brain that was not just active as a kid, but electrified. When you enter those pages, part collage, part drawing, part handwritten text, you can feel that kid brain light up. She zigzags through memory and imagination and instructs us on how we too can revisit this strange, silly, profound, distressing, illuminating space. Everything looks different from here. I especially love what goes on in the margins of those composition notebooks and yellow legal pads, how Barry gives voice to bizarre little characters that crawl from the darkest corners, jabbering like a Greek chorus, chiding and cheering on the artist-writer, by turns doubtful and derisive, and then reassuring and wise. If you've ever tried to create anything, to engage in, as Barry says, this thing we call the arts, then you know about these voices that natter away in the ear, whether you've been deemed good at this thing we call the arts or not. Lynda Barry has been deemed good at this thing, but she walks down here with the rest of us who aren't so sure. When the MacArthur Foundation called to congratulate her on receiving a Genius Grant in 2019, Lynda Barry hung up on them, thinking it was a robocall. Not just once, she hung up on them 7 times. But here's the thing about Lynda Barry. Even as she's convincing us that we can do what she does, beckoning us on over, to all the kids who quit drawing, she calls out, "Come back." There's no mistaking her work as anything other than the product of original genius. Lynda Barry, I'm so glad you didn't hang up on us. Everybody out there, put your zoomy comic book hands together and help me welcome the inimitable Lynda Barry.